What up, everybody out there? I am D.JaiT.
Just plain old me. This is EricaG.
We're here because we've been checking out all the webcam little things on YouTube, and it's all young studs trying to say something to the world, and I just feel like they missing the subject sometimes. I think we should talk to them about something different, something like what it's actually like, or what it was like when we were growing up, when we were first getting into being ourselves and being the lesbians others that we are. You know what I'm saying? So me and my sister felt it was very necessary to address this subject.
Pretty much so. But yeah, just like she said, just to get it out there, we're sisters, so I mean, we have quite an age difference, about 7 years or so. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we give a good, pretty round, I'll say, rounded opinion from, time changes and pretty much how things are going now.
Not to knock any of the studs out there that's doing their thing. We give much props to them. Actually, it's a great form of entertainment. But I don't know, me being an older stud, it was things that we did or we didn't do just because of the times that they were. You guys got it so much easier now than we did back then. You know what I'm saying? I say about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I think the only people that we knew that was gay might have been like an uncle
So
or a
wait.
cousin
We'll
or
just give it a roundabout time. So you came out and started doing this when? How old were you?
I think I really came out um 94, 93, 94. I really knew I was gay, and I came out and I had a girlfriend and everything like that.
Yeah, I
So
found out about that. I had a dream. I had a dream,
but I had been with
Erica.
girls before, and it just like things that you didn't talk about. You didn't talk about the fact that you was playing house with the little girl down the street or the little girls down the street. You didn't talk about it. You just did it, and everybody hush hush, and it was a secret thing to do. So it's more prevalent these days. People come out and these youngsters are saying like they never had sex with a guy, or they was never with a guy, they never had feelings for a guy. It was an option for them. They could just go, yeah, I'm gonna be a lesbian, or this is how I feel, and everything. Everybody's like okay with that. I know that even when I was in 12th grade, there were some people that was lesbians. I could tell they was lesbians, and they couldn't tell they was lesbians, and they would hate on me.
That's
So
when your gaydar develops pretty early, I'll say.
yeah,
Bitch, I know you're gay.
yeah. It was a trip to go 5 years down the line and go to the club, and you got a girl coming up to you saying, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? I remember you from high school." And you looking at her like, "Yeah, bitch, I remember you from high school too, but
Yeah.
you never talked to me, or you had a problem when I came out and said I was gay. So I really don't have no words for you, So I don't know. That was just me, personally. I don't know about you, sis, but it wasn't as easy as they got it today. We had a hard time.
I mean, I wasn't even in high school that long ago. I graduated 2003. What is that? Only about 7 years? Okay. But I know in high school, people made it seem like it was a problem because wasn't that big. Or I guess to me, I noticed it
Yeah.
because either, okay, so I was growing up little girls playhouse. Of course, like she said, we didn't talk about it, but we did it. You're the daddy this time. No, you're the daddy this time. Shit like that. 6 years old. What the fuck do you know about anything, mommy, daddy at 6 years old?
Right.
I grew up with it, but I also, I guess, because I'll say once again, the gaydar thing is there for me. It started early just because my sister is older than me. Okay, I won't say she persuaded me because
It
what little
just made I
what
just made
little
it an
what
open
little kid
environment for it. I
no,
mean,
what little kid in preschool is caught under the table, with their shirt up sucking on some girl. Anyways, besides my business. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't her that
wow.
really influenced me. But I guess because she allowed me in that world environment, or quote unquote whatever they call it,
Well, I
you know.
just
It
didn't never. I It was an open thing to me. I felt how I felt,
but I mean,
and it was okay if you were, or it
no,
wasn't.
I
We
mean
didn't
like
even
the
know
crowd you
then,
hung out with,
right?
that opened my eyes, and it was more recognizable to me. I won't say she made me this way, you know what I mean? It was just easier for me to recognize it as something. I didn't know it was a problem to people, gay, okay, so you're
Until you
gay.
start getting
But
older
then
and you get out into
you hear people
society.
start saying that gay is bad. Okay, so then I'm gonna shut my mouth. But people made it seem like it was a problem for me in high school, and then all of a sudden you get out of high school and then everybody is. So it's just
Yeah, but I think these days more so it's people that are faking the funk, like they've always wanted to be a lesbian, or they've always thought about it or dreamed about it, so they go out and do it. And they have that one girl that they mess with, but as soon as they stop messing with that one girl, they go right back to guys. So, it's more of
yeah,
a bisexual thing than it is them actually being gay. Real lesbians have known since before they mess with a dude, but since before they had their kids, whatever the case may be, in maybe their family, they've stopped and said, okay, my family doesn't accept this, so I'm just gonna go with being with a dude and everything like that. That's how I most of my friends are. They had
I
a
tried it.
relationship with guys. They tried to get married to a
I
guy. They
tried it.
tried to have sex with a
I
guy,
failed.
and yeah,
They both
it seems
failed.
like a failure, like you're failing in the heterosexual world when you're just succeeding in your world, your how you feeling and everything like that. So it's a lot of us that are older that had to deal with parents not accepting it, had to deal with your family other than your parents, your brothers and sisters. I've had to be, pretty much kicked to the curb by some of my family just for non-acceptance, whereas now the younger studs that's coming out got parents that are older, well, 30 late 30s and middle 40s and stuff like that have grown up with gay people that are more accepting of a society, and is allowing them to not date men or have to go through all the trials and tribulations of trying to be heterosexual or trying to fit into a heterosexual world when they know they obviously don't fit.
See, I think in a lot of ways it's the parents, the whole nurture versus nurture, whatever their
Right.
beliefs are, whatever. Because for the most part, okay, I mean, I knew I grew up, and there be days where you catch me in some basketball shorts. What are
Right.
you
Right.
talking about? I'm not wearing no dress. Like, I don't wear dresses still
Right.
to this day. You know what I mean? Like, and whatever the case, call it what you will. My sister's a stud. Okay,
To
she's
the
the
fullest.
she's the older
To
version.
the
So
fullest.
like back in her time, studs only
We
studs. That's
all we
it.
wore baggy jeans. We wore
And
ass and boxers
sometimes my
hanging
mom,
out. We had nothing but wife
the
beaters. There
mom
was
is still expressing that maybe it's still a phase, and dad needs to take us out so we can learn what to look for in a man. And honestly, that's not gonna
I'm being
happen.
all the man that I can be.
Not
Okay,
even that,
I don't need a man in my life to show me what being a man is like.
I have I
I'm who
have
I
two
am.
kids. I tried, I failed, and and I dare not try that again. I know what I like, and you know I don't know. Girls just they
They
have
do
more
it for
appeal.
you.
They,
They
I
do
mean,
it for
I'm a.
you. That is a real
I
lesbian or
guess
gay
because
person.
every now and then I'll throw on some heels or whatever the case. I could either be a stem or a femme, but you know, at this moment, for like the past I
Whatever.
don't know how many days, catch me in my DCs and my high top Jordans and my basketball shorts for these past few days. But I will throw on some heels, so I guess I'm a femme. But my mom still, I guess, has this hope where I don't know why she's so disappointed. Like, I don't. It's not a phase.
Well, we're coming to you. This was gonna be an every week thing. Come and check us out. Once again, it's D.JaiT and my little sis Erica.
G.
EricaG. So hit us up. Watch this over again. Tell your friends because we gonna kick it real, real, real all night. All right. Peace, y'all.
for the subjects.